The management of Airpeace has said that it would meet with Aminu Ado Bayero, the Emir of Kano and the Emirates very soon in a bid to resolve the misunderstanding between the two arising from the last week's missed flight by the Emir and his entourage. According to Daily Independence, Oyema, the chairman Airpeace, made the statement on Monday in Ikeja, Lagos. Fielding questions from the editorial team, Oyema regretted the altercations that arose from the missed flight, but described the Emir as a quiet and a peace-loving man who would not encourage violence of any sort. He said, I don't want Airpeace to be a source of rancor in the country. Airpeace has always been known as an airline that was born out of peace. I have been a very peaceful person and I have been pursuing tenets of peace all my life, and I have been pursuing peace and unity of this country selflessly right from my teenage years. Oh, I cannot allow myself to be used or to be involved in anything that will tear the country apart. And the Emir of Kano I know is a peace-loving man. I have always known him as a prince when the late father was still alive. I have paid homage to the father several times. He may not remember me, but when I bring pictures of me and his father and him also, he will realize that I have been paying homage to his father. I have always known him as a very quiet and unassuming person, and nothing has changed. I don't think the Emir of Kano will want to be involved in what is happening, and I can tell you he is a very respectable man. We are going to meet any day. He is not a troublesome person, and I am sure he will like to meet with me, and I will also like to meet with him too. Recall that Issa Bayero, the cousin of the Emir, had on Saturday issued a 3-day ultimatum to Airpeace to apologize for allegedly disrespecting the monarch. He had earlier written a letter of complaint to the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority (NCAA), asking the regulatory body to take action against the airline for allegedly disrespecting the Emir and the people of Kano. One thing I believe is that because the way the cousin of the Emir has been going about this whole thing, I don't so understand it. And if the monarch or the Emir is not interested in what the man is in, of course he would have cautioned him. So all this statement from Oyema is neither here nor there. He's just trying to be diplomatic. You know, I said this in one of my videos that don't be surprised. All of you are saying, oh, you cannot go, you cannot do this and that. You would be disappointed that they will just go and do the begging. Because for that guy to be bragging that the Airpeace has to go to apologize on 2 national dailies. I say, is it a court that has given that order? Because just Emir, I don't understand it. Because if really if somebody has done anything to you that you think is offensive to you, you go to the courts. Then court will determine, not you giving order. And it is just unfortunate. But like this man said, he said they are going to meet one day, whether they are going to beat. They are going to meet whether in one day or in one, maybe they have dedicated the day, or he's going to visit him or to beg or to whatever. Of course, this is a kind of making a U-turn. They say they didn't disrespect. So if somebody disrespects you, so must you go on what order? What, I don't even know. Is a person a government official that I don't know. You have to do this. I can't really understand. If you feel so insulted, at least, or somebody has committed a great offense against you, you just go to court, and the court will determine. So all this this ego of a thing is making no sense. It's making no sense to me. Well, the man is speaking from the angle of business. Oyema is speaking from the angle of business, and that is why you see that he's using this diplomatic way of handling this whole thing or replying. Very unfortunate. A well-respected Emir is placing personal ego above other 200 passengers on board and the business interests of the owners who invested billions of naira. Ego, ego, and ego. What an irony. Well, customers are always right. In the spirit of business, is a welcome development. meet the emir and settle these issues once and for all. Moreover, Kano Emirates is respected institution and encourage the CEO to meet the emir. Hmm. Okay, for what? You want to meet him for what? I thought Igbo say they don't even beg. Airpeace management must also tender apologies to all those who have missed their flight, irrespective of their status. That is it now, because that is what they are holding on to. That yes, it didn't. It's disrespectful. I don't understand. If customers are always right, then you have to be begging everybody that you have delayed in one way or the other. This is part of the lack of respect for institution that has kept us back as a nation. Why can't this emir buy his own private airliner instead of commanding respect by duress for attempting to delay a fully boarded and taxing airliner? What about many others who lost contract money because of delayed flights? I don't even understand why we are full of unnecessary impunities to please someone for God's sake. Will the emir ask the local American airline to wait for him, not even to talk of an international airline? Now only Nigeria they are local champion. They do drag. It's only in Nigeria you hear all those kind of nonsense things. If he goes this, who go even say they go just dey look am like a zombie self. Who is only Nigeria they are always doing all this rubbish. And if you are doing it even to the betterment of the people, but no, but at the detriment of the people and we suppressing other. Is this so-called emir of Kano God? What all this nonsense for? Nigerians are dying of hunger and bad government, and you are busy talking about nonsense. Well, abandon probably to apologize for not delaying a flight for a scheduled time of departure after you say you are not a second-class citizen in a country you claim to be our own. Master-slave relationship on course. The South will be treated as second-class citizens for a long time to come if they are to be going by all this nonsense. Where Igbos have sold their birthrights, no doubt about that. If care is not taken, they will continue to be third-class citizens in the country. Both the Emirates and the Airpeace Oyema should hide their faces in shame. What is the big noise all along when they knew that eventually it shall come to this level? Unorganized institution everywhere. When will this country get it right? It seems you are spending government stolen money or fronting for all those people that have looted Nigeria ports dry. If you get your money with your sweat, why are you scared of Emir for not stopping a flight for him? This one is making a very valid point there.